The best show on the planet. It's the Glam Reg Show.
Yeah.
Crack the mic.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the best show on the planet, the Glam and Reg Show, with your most favorite people in the whole wide world. Glam and Reg, Hollywood. Yay, we made it. We made it. Of course, you know who this is, your favorite person, Glam.
You already know. That's right. This your boy Reg Hollywood in the building right here. Glam and Reg Show. Holla.
That was DJ Behead with the Daily Mix. You can look him up at 957thebeat.net, which is THA beat.net. DJ Behead. Check him out. Thank you for tuning in and giving us your time. You could be any place in the world, listening to anything in the world, but you chose to ride with us, and we greatly appreciate you for that.
That's right. So with that being said, make sure you get up, get out, go get something. Because this show is for real people doing real things in real life. We are here to inspire, elevate, motivate, celebrate, congratulate, and honor all kinds of people in various industries. And that will be you.
While you out there getting up, getting out, and getting something, you stick with us because we got your back, and you can trust that if you love the vibe of fun, upbeat, positive, and lighthearted people, then this is the show for you. We are fun and positive and mature. We're open-minded people. This is your tribe, baby. And welcome to your tribe.
That's right. With all that being said, also make sure we're going to give you the mess on top of it. Sprinkle a little bit on top so we can distribute it out to you evenly with the good and the positive and the negative. All right? So keep rock right here with the Glam Reg Show. We got it for you.
Yes, we do. The show is sponsored by Healthy Rich Clothing. Be sure to go to healthyrichessentials.com and check out their hoodies, hats, scrubs, beard oils, and detox teas. And I'm telling you, them guys with them beard oils need to come holler at your girl. But slide on over to healthyrichessentials.com. You won't regret it.
That's right. Let her rub on your beard.
Yeah, let me rub on your beard. Hey, honey. Hey, honey.
Lay it on her chest.
I like the bearded men. They be looking sexy.
Hey, beard matters.
That's right, beards matter.
That's
if
right.
You take care of it. I don't know. Some of them look a little rough. I don't know.
Yeah, can't be patchy. That's why you gotta get that beard oil, because it'll actually fill your beard in whole and keep it nice and smooth and silky.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the kind I like. That's the kind I like. The silky.
Also, make sure y'all log into LaRueLux.com and go book your hair appointment at LaRueLux.com. That's LaRue Lux Beauty Salon and Boutique. You can also go in there and shop. Walk out here looking purty. Coming out here with your baby hairs laid down at LaRueLux.com.
Got our people in the building with us, of course.
Hey guys, it's Dawn Monique.
Hey.
Come on through the back door.
How was the weekend, everyone? How was the weekend? What was it giving? What y'all do this weekend? Nothing?
I actually went roller skating this weekend.
I
did
can't
a couple
do
of
that.
dips and trips. I can't do it either, Reg.
You were falling all over the place, though.
All over the place. My family, they're like, oh, let's go. I'm like, who the heck decided this? So, my aunts, my cousins, my nephews, nieces, sisters, brothers. We were all up in there. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh,
a lot of falling, a lot of laughing, and my old bones right now.
You sore?
Of course I am. I fell a lot.
Oh, you said you fell.
I fell a lot.
Roller skating is good exercise.
I had fun. It's good exercise.
And it's fun, right?
It's fun, but I prefer. I'm like, let's do bowling next time. Okay, we could do this again next year, but no more this year. No,
well, look, bowling, you can fall down in bowling too,
Oh, I have. I've thrown the ball behind me. I slipped.
You threw the ball behind you?
Yeah, it went out my hand one time and went to the back. I was like, yeah.
Oh my God, you gotta be careful. Don't get behind doing at the bowling alley, child. You might get hit with a ball.
Yeah,
weak fingers.
Slide down the lane, like, oh goodness.
You slid down.
But it's all fun. Y'all have
like
everybody gets a good laugh. Everybody gets a laugh at my expense, but it's all good.
It's all good. Look, long as you had fun and it was a good family memory, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
I can't put on a one roller skate
You can't roller skate at all, Reg?
at all. I can't even stand up on it.
When my daughter asked me, she says, "What can you roller skate?" I said, "I could go forward really fast." And she said, "And what does that mean?" I said, "I can put on skates and I can skate forward really fast. I can try to turn around, but I don't know what's going to happen in that spin." At least I could go. I got you beat, Rich. I could go forward.
Yeah, I can't do nothing.
Oh man!
Oh my God, are you serious? I love it. I love it. My grandma
Are you
taught
a
me
good
how to roller
skater?
skate. Yeah, my grandma taught me how to roller skate when I was very little. And I used to street roller skate with my friends all around the neighborhood. And then we started going to Twin City and I would
Twin
roller
City?
skate. And the more and more I would skate, the better and better I got. I could go backwards. I know how to do little dances and
Let me find out you be one of them ladies on them skate videos that be out there doing it.
Yeah, I know how to skate. I know how to skate.
All right, man. We got
I've
to do
been
a
doing that for
skate party.
years. Yeah, that's what I was trying to have a birthday skate party, but that fell to the wayside. That's okay though. I ain't mad, but it's all good. Yeah, I like roller skating. It's fun. I haven't been skating in a while, but I'm assuming that you don't forget once you get back on it. So we'll see. When
I don't know. I forgot how to do that spin. Turn around. I used to be able to. Do backwards spin. And
see. That's what I'm afraid
great, but I was able to roller skate. Everybody else around me was good. And I was like, well, they're not going to show me if I'm going to at least turn around. But this time, it didn't work out right for me.
So maybe that's what it is. I need to be mindful of that then. If I used to could do something, then it has been a long time. Because they always say, oh, it's like riding a bike, get back on, and you'll be all right. But we'll see.
That two-step ain't the same when you older.
He says not the same.
That two-step ain't the same. I was like, okay, wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait, how does this go? Be careful.
Today's Black History moment is about Jane Bolin. Jane Bolin was the first black woman to attend Yale Law School and become the nation's first female African-American judge. Jane Bolin was no stranger to making history. In 1931, she became the first African-American woman to graduate from Yale Law School. After that, she became the first African-American woman to be the assistant corporate counsel for New York City. Then in 1939, Bolin became the first African-American woman in the United States to be sworn in as a judge. For the next 4 decades, Bolin worked in the family court and became an advocate for children and families. So that's our Black History moment in case you didn't know. And thank you to Jane Bolin for being the first black female African-American judge in family court and advocating for children and families. Listen, we got some women and men out here, black women and men out here that's done some wonderful things, and a lot of people don't know about them. So
because we don't get the credit for it, that's why.
No, they don't.
The people with the money get the credit.
Black people it's a lot of them, and you don't know about them. They always put the same ones in the forefront all the time, and I don't understand why they can't just go through and find other people. I mean, don't get me wrong, taking nothing away from those people, but there are a lot of great people out here. But just like with talent and stuff now, we have a lot of people that are talented out here that are doing things. We have a lot of hidden people that are actresses and models and all kinds of stuff doing great things. And not even that, it ain't even entertainment only. We have doctors and scientists, black doctors and scientists, and people in the medical field and all kinds of fields, and they get nothing. They just have their select few, and they keep running those select few over and over and over again, like that's all in the world, and that's not true. And you know, I feel like sometimes they do that on purpose because they want you to feel and think that it can only be room for a few, and not everyone is doing it. You have so many millionaires and billionaires, you'd be surprised that you don't know about at all. And it's cool because some of them don't even want you to know them. But I just feel like, come on, we're great, and there's a whole lot of us out here. A whole lot. Look, and that's why we're here, because we're going to put a spotlight on those who want the spotlight. We're going to put a spotlight so you will know who they are, because that's what we're here for, right, Reg? Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. We're going to highlight them and let everybody know that it's more people out there that's doing good things.
We'll be back. It's the Glam Reg Show. Don't you go nowhere. You heard?
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
Attention. Worldwide Radio's Bonnie and Clyde. It's the Glam and Reg Show.
Another one. And I got news for you. That's what she said. Crack the mic.
Hey y'all, hope everyone's doing fine out there, and thanks for catching up with Kate. Well, things are getting messier and messier out there. Let's start with actor Christian Keys. The Pascal Show reported Christian Keys claims he was SH'd and attempted SA by an unnamed billionaire that was a director that he worked with. Now, this had been going on in his life for some years back, but he's seen Cassie come out and, first of all, he was upset with himself because he didn't come out. But he seen Cassie and he felt like, yes, I'm going to come out. And of course, people are like, oh, yeah, he coming out because it's about money. And that's why he said he intentionally let the statute of limitations run out so people would know that it's not about money. It's about him, what he went through. I told y'all, Cassie done bust the doors wide open and everybody's coming through. All right, let's get started. So Christian Keys is an actor. He's been in many productions, television, film, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Madea Goes to Jail, All the Queen's Men, Reasonable Doubt, Supernatural, Let's Stay Together, to name a few. And then some theater work, Madea Goes to Jail, What's Done in the Dark, and he had lead roles and reoccurring roles with the same production. Yeah, you got to check his resume out. Very lengthy. The Spiritual World posted, Christian bravely shared something deeply and personal on Instagram last night. It's clear that he's been carrying a heavy burden in his heart and spirit. He alleges that he has endured years of sexual harassment and assault by an individual in the entertainment industry. He refrained from mentioning any specific individuals, but he did recount a number of deeply disturbing and emotional challenging situations. He once recounted a tale of indulging in 5 glasses of Hennessy before retiring to his guest room. A man unexpectedly entered the room and attempted to join him in bed. Christian swiftly pushed him away. The man offered an apology and basically blamed it on alcohol. So instead of giving a handshake at the apology, the man went to grab for Christian's private parts. Now, the video is very lengthy. It's impossible for me to play the whole thing, but here's a quick snippet of the video.
Catch up.
So my brother hit me and he was a little concerned about safety when dealing with powerful people. The good news is several family members and my attorney have the proof, the description, the breakdown, the audio, the names of the people, all of that. So if anything happens to me, then that information will come out. And I trust God.
Catch up.
Wow, yeah. It really sounds like he's a little concerned, and I would be too. He has went on in the video, like I said, it's very lengthy, but he went on to say that he was propositioned at one time $100,000 just to see him naked. He didn't want to touch him or anything. He just wanted to see Christian naked. He said he always had a recording device because most predators will want to take your phone or look at your phone, so you don't have any evidence. But he always had some sort of recording device, a pin, something around his neck. I mean, he went on with a few things. So he had recordings that he can have proof. He's going to make a police report. He has recordings of him saying that he have men on payroll where they would let him have his way, do whatever he want. But he's definitely going to keep everything close by and file a report, and I guess we'll see what happens. He says his peers may be upset at him for doing this because this may very well mess up their money. So we'll sit and watch and see what happens, and I'll keep you posted.
Catch up.
The accusations by Christian Keys on Tyler Perry is hitting the fans. The fans are not happy at all and giving Mr. TP a lot of backlash. Some fans are saying it's a long time coming. You'll get what you deserve. Your career will be over soon enough. Another said, I just know Tyler Perry is at home sweating. I feel like everyone thinks it's him. And there's a good chance that it is him. I just hope Christian is okay, because it must have been a lot for him to endure. Another fan say, people won't let it be, no matter what the facts are. How about wait till more details come out before you attempt to jump on and destroy the TP bandwagon? Leave jealousy, hate, and other personal feelings out of it. Well, I guess TP heard enough of that. After seeing all of that, he took to Instagram, and it seemed like he seemingly indulged a little bit and touched on the backlash. A post was on his Instagram stating, when vultures surround you, try not to die. Tyler Perry commented underneath the quote and said, ain't that too right? People in this world are hateful and horrible. Now that was made the same day that Christian had his accusations. He didn't waste no time, did he? Yeah, so a lot of people interpreted that this was Tyler's way of saying that it's not him. And the public are very hateful people. Ooh, I don't know. And then Christian went on to explain that, again, like we had in the other post, if anything happens to me, I have a lot of family members that have the recordings and it will go out, but I'm not worried about any harm because God got me. Well, this was very brave for him coming out with the allegations, and we are praying for continued healing for Christian Keys.
Catch up.
Matthew Perry's cause of death has finally been revealed nearly 2 months after the Friends star passed away unexpectedly at the age of 54 years old. An autopsy report obtained by Access Hollywood on Friday attributes his loss to the acute effects of ketamine. According to the medical examiners in Los Angeles County, contributing factors including drowning, coronary artery disease, and buprenorphine. The manner of death has been ruled an accident with no foul play suspected. The documents state that Perry was reported to be receiving ketamine-infused therapy for depression and anxiety, with the most recent known treatment a week and a half prior to his death. Per the senior deputy medical examiner, the actor's method of intake is not known, and traces and amounts of ketamine found in his stomach could not have been from that dose due to the medication's half-life of a few hours. Rest in peace, our dear friend Matthew Perry.
Catch up.
That's all for today. If you have a story you'd like me to cover, call 1-855-GLAM-REG or email us at theglamandregshow@gmail.com. And don't forget to catch up with me on Catching Up with Key right here on the Glam and Reg Show. Later.
Catch up.
Worldwide Radio's Bonnie and Clyde. It's the Glam and Reg Show.
Crack the mic.
This week, Unsigned Shine on the Glam and Reg Show goes to Chops the Savior. Chops the Savior is a hip-hop artist, producer, CEO, and writer. Markeith Lott, born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, well known in Brick City as Chops the Savior. Although Chops was a childhood nickname, the Savior was added because he felt himself in Jersey could save East Coast hip-hop. Having a father as a professional singer, you can say Chops the Savior was born into music. He began singing as he's matured, songs turned into rhymes, which led into transformation into hip-hop at the young age of 13. At that moment, he never looked back. Also with his collaboration is his wife, Gail Campbell, also a native Newark, New Jersey hip-hop artist. Gail Campbell has a jazz, rock and roll, blues, hip-hop, dance vibe to her music, which is paired with Campbell's deeply soulful voice. Critics and fans are comparing her voice to the such as the greats of Tina Turner, Janis Joplin, Aretha Franklin, Ella Fitzgerald. With her retro style and deeply personal lyrics, it's clear that Campbell is an artist with a style of her own. Her debut album, Bloody Waters, and her latest release, Let My People Go, are both produced and noted producer by Stanley Ipkiss. Both albums have been heralded as groundbreaking and innovative. Bloody Waters is the winner of the 2020 Heritage Hip Hop Album of the Year Award. And today, on the Unsigned Shine, Chops the Savior and Gail Campbell's latest hit, Bouncing All Over the World, right here on the Glam Reg Show. Keep it locked.
You're listening to the Unsigned Shine.
Jersey, we up. Don't sleep, I'll send you a lullaby. My loved ones I trust, don't touch. Chops, here to inconvenience your dance floor. Party all over the world, that's what it stands for. We are the PR, here the DR. King of the throne, I should have been called Caesar. All hell the savior, me with the white, the hit, major. Here to return flavor, sipping with the pinky out. Look, we flame occasion, legalize weed, the whole hood blazing. Get ready for the fat black Fonzie. DJs, I need the whole fleet behind me, come on.
We live it up from the bricks to Chicago, Montego Bay, Monte Carlo. From Joburg back to Detroit, and come on and lift up your voice. We're rocking all over the world. Let's ride with the Jersey Savior. Let's ride with the Jersey Savior. It's time for the Jersey Savior. It's time for the Jersey Savior. Let's ride with the Jersey Savior. Come ride with the Jersey Savior.
They feeling me this and feeling me that. Yeah, I'm balling out of control and that's a dribbling fact. Max Julian on the track, how I be laying the Mac. Tired from being wired, so I better relax. Listen, everybody copacetic tonight. I'm chilling on cloud 9 like we taking a flight. Because we are the PR, here the DR. King of the throne, I should have been called Caesar. All hell the savior, me with the white, the hip, major. Here to return flavor, sipping with the pinky out. Look, we flame occasion, legalize weed, the whole hood blazing. Get ready for the fat black Fonzie, I'm global, I need the whole world behind me, come on.
We live it up from the bricks to Chicago, Montego Bay, Monte Carlo. From Joburg back to Detroit, and come on and lift up your voice.
Bonnie and Clyde, it's the Glam Reg Show.
Crack the mic.
Hello, everyone. This is TLH with Sports in the Basement on the Glam Reg Show. When LeBron James and Victor Wembanyama took the court on Friday, it marked a monumental meeting between two generational talents, one at the end of his career and one at the beginning, as the San Antonio Spurs defeated the Los Angeles Lakers 129-104 115, snapping their record-losing streak. Although James won the brief matchup, it was Wembayama and the Spurs who came out on top, snapping the Spurs' 18-game losing streak. The 19-year-old finished with his 7th consecutive double-double, equaling Dwight Howard's NBA record for the most double-doubles by a teenager, with 13 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. We have witnessed greatness with LeBron. Now you're going to start witnessing greatness with Victor Wembanyama. We are all blessed to see this talent come on this earth, and I'm telling you guys, don't miss it. Meanwhile, NBA legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was hospitalized after falling and breaking his hip. Abdul-Jabbar, the 76-year-old, was scheduled to have surgery. The LA star was attending a concert when he fell. Kareem, who is a social activist and a writer, revealed in 2020 that he had prostate cancer, and in 2009 he said he was diagnosed the previous year with chronic myeloid leukemia, a cancer of the blood. So we got to send our prayers out to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know, one of the greatest players of all time, just got passed by LeBron last year as the all-time leading scorer, and he was a man that cared about the people. And that's all you can ask for when a person has fame and stardom, is don't forget the people. So we all gonna put our prayers for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Also, in the NFL, we had a couple of games going on this weekend. The Detroit Lions beat the Denver Broncos 42-17. The Indianapolis Colts defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 30-13. The Cincinnati Bengals defeated the Minnesota Vikings 27-24. And a game that was on, I think, Thursday or Friday, which was crazy. It was Thursday. The Las Vegas Raiders destroyed the LA Chargers 63-21. The reason why I put this game last, mentioning it, because if you guys remember, you probably don't, but I said that somewhere along the line this season that the coach for the LA Chargers will be fired because he's just doing a bad job, and the expectations are so high considering that Justin Herbert was a high draft quarterback. So that's what happened. LA Chargers coach Brandon Staley fired. Also, but I didn't get this one, the GM Tom Telesco was also fired. They just cleaned house. They're going to start anew, and they're going to see how it goes because the time is running out with the quarterback. This is TLH. I just be trying to keep you abreast of what's going on out here. Listen to TLH Sounds on SoundCloud when you get a chance. But meanwhile, remember, this is TLH with Sports in the Basement on the Glam Reg Show. Holla!
Worldwide Radio's Bonnie and Clyde. It's the Glam Reg Show.
Crack the mic.
Hey, this is Dawn Monique with Let's Talk Situationships on the Glam Reg Show. Today we will be answering a question. We're going to go off the topics for a second. This question is interesting, and it plays on kind of what we've been talking about. It says, my husband is suffering from a health issue which, along with his medications, prevent him from getting an erection. No matter what I do to, and she has assist in quotation marks, him, it doesn't work. I know that he has no control over this situation. It's not his fault. But what I don't know is if he be this understanding if the shoe were on the other foot. He has cheated on me multiple times in the past. I have forgiven him, but my hormones are having me question my decision. I need you to talk some sense into me. Sign, Raging Hormones.
Oh. It should have been signed. It should have been signed. With Nula.
What Nula?
A wet Nula.
A wet Nula.
A noodle.
She said, talk her out of it.
She said, talk some sense into me.
Why you gotta talk sense into you?
You know,
No, she about to go off the deep end now because now she already. That's why she put in the letter that just note that he cheated on me multiple times. That was just let her know and herself to say, should I do this now?
Yeah, she having that. Listen, it's a legit moment to have because, like some woman would be like, he did it to you. Like, why are you so faithful to him? Right? So you got some women who would say that. You don't owe him anything.
True.
He done cheated on you multiple times, and now you sitting up here questioning whether or not you should be committed to somebody who was not committed to you, right? But there are also some women who say you forgave him. you can't forgive him and then hold this against him.
Right.
Because like you said, this is not his fault. So, but then you got some women like me, this is a you issue. You know exactly what it means when you step out on your husband. You know what it means for you. I don't know what it meant for him because he's still there. But for you, can you be with him still? Can you? Are you going to have to end your marriage?
No.
These are decisions that you have to make. Or, I mean, you can talk to him if you guys are friends and if he's done this to you and you guys have gotten through it. Why not just sit and try to have a conversation? Sometimes, you never know what somebody might agree to. You might have to make some agreement.
Real bad or something.
Or whatever he got, you never know. Or maybe he can talk some sense into you.
He better put that. He better see what that mouth do.
No, maybe he'll give a not. Like you just never know until you try. You never know until you present it to him. Because obviously he hasn't done that because he might just be some selfish person who just didn't even think about her. She didn't say that in here. Nothing about what he's doing for her. She's saying what she is doing for him. And now that you said that, Reg, it makes me think. So it's just another strike against him. Like, when is he gonna put her? Yeah, and she's still sacrificing for him. But again, that's a conversation that they need to have. Maybe if she says it, he'll say, "Oh wow, I never thought of that." And she's like, "Well, yeah, well now I'm telling you." So now let's see where it go. Communication. Maybe he'll say, "You're right. Go ahead." You're absolutely right. I agree with you. You shouldn't be held back because of me. But can we just make disagreement? Can you make sure that this don't happen? Or I'm not going to hold you back. I'll leave. We can divorce. You can go about your life. I know you still got a lot of life. Whatever the situation will be, it'll be one that you guys make together, and you won't feel so bad at the end of it.
Tell him to write on his forehead, "Sit here."
Or maybe just do it. Like, why should he have to? Like, you try to initiate it. That's close. Don't get fed. There's different ways, but if that's only if you can let go of. The reason that she can't is because she can't let go of what he's done to her. What he's done to her is blocking her from being intimate or romantic or even trying with him. So she has to figure that out.
Right.
She has to get over that so that she can connect with her husband on the emotional, physical level because it's blocking.
Yeah,
walk into the room one day with a negligee on and say, "Dinner's ready." He gonna say, "What you got?" She gonna say, "Filet mignon."
Mignon. Oh my God. Shut your mic off and just go home because I can't. No. Oh my God. Like you said, they had that conversation. It's some couples that they have that conversation and the men say, "Well, I'm okay with you, doing X, Y, and Z somewhere else. Just don't, let it interrupt what we have." And there are husbands that allow their wives to go outside, and just like there are wives that allow their husband to go out. They give them passes. Yep. So it depends on who you're dealing with. I know that I don't know if you're aware, but Adam22 from YouTube, he's a YouTuber. He let his wife sleep with somebody else. So
I seen a movie like that. Men have what they be wanting to watch though.
Yeah, that's another kinky kind of thing. But if y'all into that kind of thing, hey, y'all into it. But that's just like
to the no. Worse than Whitney Houston.
But what we need to start normalizing is having these discussions before we get into those situations. We need to communicate to each other about, or at least, like, what if this happens? Because it can happen, and you don't have to be old for it to happen. It can happen when you're young. It could be a freak accident. Anything could happen, and now you guys are going to be in a sexless marriage. So
they better get to the toy store.
So it's good to have those kind of discussions now, even if it's jokingly, because sometimes we lead things with jokes, but we be serious when we talking. We just be like laughing it off. Oh, my girlfriend was doing this the other day. Whatever. However, you got to get that discussion. Have a discussion, and then you guys can see where each other stand.
No,
Don't get
I
one of them
dated.
bullets y'all talk about all the time.
Yeah, I mean, but still,
I mean the rose
nothing takes the place of being intimate with your mate. Nothing at the end of the day, because intimacy is more than just the physical.
Well, he ain't got it.
It's not about the sexual intimacy.
Well,
Intimacy is more than sexual.
Well,
if
tell her
a
use
bullet is not being really like what is the
tell her use the bullet, and he can hold her.
Even if he too.
Oh my God!
He's like, are you serious?
Just like him holding on to her, but the bullet doing work.
Oh my God! No!
Well, he can't put the leg work in, so he can do the arm work.
He could do it. It'll work. I think it'll work. You know, it's about him wanting to be a part. Listen,
whatever works. Whatever works.
Be a part of the team. It's a team effort.
Whatever works. It's a team
whatever
effort.
Works.
And that's why y'all should be talking about it early. Talk about these things early. A guy that I dated once, he said to me, if I were in a car accident and I was injured, would you take care of me? And I was like, ooh. He said, you should ask everybody that you're in a relationship. He said, you should think about that when you're in a relationship with somebody. Are you going to be willing to take care of them if something happens to them? Because they're with you. Like, what are you going to do? Just up and leave them?
Some people will say, yeah, when it ain't really happening, but until it happened, it changes.
I don't know. That's why you gotta. It depends on the course of the relationship. Everybody go into one all happy and all googly eyed. It's the journey through it. You know, the bumps and the potholes and the pitfalls.
And that's
all
the
those
reason
things.
why Black love is falling apart. Like I said, because people are bailing out on the simplest things. So
some stuff ain't just simple though. People think like, what is simple to you? When it
no, I mean
that's
not simple having accidents and stuff. No, that's
no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just anything. What do you consider to be like? Okay, this is a personal
would you
question.
Would you walk out on somebody if they can't get it up no more? Would you walk out?
No, I wouldn't.
No,
but I'm not going to be with somebody who
cheated on me
how long and drag me through the dirt and then can't get it up no more.
Like you can't be not being able to get it up and being disrespectful and rude and all this, and then you think I'm gonna stick around? No, I'm not.
That's not gonna happen. It's really not. And I'm the one that has that conversation in the beginning. Don't get sick on my time because you can't be here with me. I already been there and done that. I'm not doing that again. Do not get sick on my watch. If I don't love you, you know, if we ain't in a relationship, a committed relationship, a marriage, forget about a committed relationship. I ain't doing it. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice to be in a relationship with someone who needs you. It's nothing wrong with it. And I'm saying there's anything wrong with it. I have done it. If I was in a marriage, I would do it again. I wouldn't marry somebody that I didn't think I could do it for. If he was sick, if he needed me, I'm going to be there. If I can't do that, then I'm not going to be in a relationship with somebody. I know what it feels like, and I know the extent of the stuff that you have to do. I know it, and it's hard to be compassionate, and it's very hard to be tender and gentle and kind and nurturing to somebody who broke your heart.
That's facts.
It's hard to do because I've done it and I know that it's hard. It was a struggle and it was a lot of prayer to not.
It's like the Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Remember the man? He treated her so
mean. He was mean.
That's what we mean, though.
He was a mean mug.
You can't be mean and nasty to me, then get sick and think I'm gonna come take care of you. No, you got me messed up. You didn't even treat me worth of nothing. Now you need me.
Yep,
that sucker was mean, boy. I wanted to jump through the TV and choke his little bald head.
And you see, he stayed the same way, and that's what happens. That ain't gonna go away. Right. That ain't going away just because now you here taking care of me. It's gonna get worse because now you miserable. Right. You feeling sorry for yourself. You know, you got all these emotions that you have to deal with because of your health, and now you're putting all that out on the person that's helping you.
Now, ladies, if you've been good to me and something like that happened, oh yeah, I'm gonna rock with you.
Yeah.
But if you've been like that, no, you go on with yourself. No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna treat
Push
me
your
any kind of
wheelchair
way.
down the hill.
straight down the hill. But that's what happens, and we need to take that into consideration. And when we get back into relationships with people who mistreat us, we really got to think about that. You really got to be forgiving of somebody who has done something to you that you think is bad. Not all. I'm not saying like cheating on you, because people think like, I mean, it's a form of disrespect, because there's so many levels to it. There's so many different things that you could do. And there's some people who say, oh, I just slept with him, that's nothing. And there's some women who will be like, oh, okay, you're right, it's just sex. And then there's some people who create this whole family. There's so many different levels to it. So you gotta know you gotta know.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
know
over
what you
this.
can tolerate, right?
You gotta know what you can tolerate and what you can't, because it's you're just doing each other a disservice to be in a relationship with each other, knowing that if y'all ain't respecting each other, y'all ain't gonna help each other. And if you do, it's horrible. It's not even good. It don't feel good to do it, and it don't feel good to receive it. If that makes sense. It doesn't feel good to receive help from somebody who doesn't want to help you, because you always feeling that angst from them. You always feeling it when they do things for you. Now you feel like a burden. You feel like all that stuff you feel, as opposed to someone who loves you and who's doing something, and they don't make you feel like a burden. They make you feel like it's my pleasure to take care of you. So there's it's so many dynamics. But anywho,
Well, lady, tell her go to the sex store, go get that half a man, that doll that's half cut off at the bottom, and use the doll, and he can participate, and he can just hug you while you take care of the doll.
Hopefully all that can happen. Hopefully after a nice conversation with him, because that's who you need to be having talk some sense into you. Y'all go ahead and talk some sense into each other, open, honest conversation. Then you figure out what you're going to do. And you'll feel good whatever you decide to do or whatever you don't, because at least he know. It's one thing, you'll be just like him if you don't have a conversation with him. You'll be a cheater. You'll be just like him.
Or he could buy a strap on and strap it to himself and then act like it's him and then hold on to it that way.
Why I was getting ready to say that. I was going to say that.
He can do a lot of things, but he got to want to do it though, right? He got to want to do it.
He just ain't going to get the pleasure from it, but I mean, hey, you know what I mean? At least it be strapped to him.
Help him though. He might get excited. He might be like, okay, honey, I didn't know you was about this life. Something different. You never know. You might get a different reaction.
Way different.
Okay.
All right. So listen, thank you for that question. Good luck with your conversation with your husband. I hope that you guys can work it out. If you have any questions or topics you would like us to discuss on Let's Talk Situationships, please email them to me at dawnmonique@theglamregshow.com or call 1-855-GLAM-REG. Thank you.
This is
Glam
and Reg Hollywood.
The best show on the planet. It's the Glam and Reg Show.
You know who it is. Glam and Reggie, Glam and Reggie, Glam and Reggie, Glam and Reggie. Every time they on, man, they do it big. Glam and Reggie, Glam and Reggie, Glam and Reggie, Glam and Reggie. You know who it is. Glam and Reggie, Glam and Reggie, Glam and Reggie, Glam and Reggie. Every time they on, man, they do it big. Glam and Reggie, Glam and Reggie.
Crack the mic.
Welcome back to the best show on the planet. It's the Glam and Reg Show. It's your boy, Reg Hollywood.
And I'm your most favorite person in the whole wide world, Glam. What's your daily motivation for the day, Reg?
Well, my daily motivation for today is, listen, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can always change the ending. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending.
It's up to you. Your choice.
It's up to you. That's right. You can change the narrative. Yep.
Yeah. And some people don't think so, though, for whatever reason. I don't know why. But
they keep going back to the beginning. They can't change the beginning. You got to start where you are and just change the ending. You can change the outcome.
All right. And you can always start a new beginning.
Yep.
So you can have a different ending, but you can't
That's right.
change what's already done. Yep.
So don't dwell on the past.
No, please stop dwelling on the past, and please stop assuming people are still like what they were from the past. Because you get that too from people that you haven't seen in years that knew you from way back when, and you come around and they say, "Oh, you still did," and it's like, dude, like we are not the same people that we were back then. People change. People change, really. Like in 30 days, you can change. You can change the next day.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go. I don't curse people out no more.
She just ring the bell.
Don't worry, be happy. I don't do that. I don't fight and cuss people out no more. I don't have no what they used to say my mouth was I don't have no sharp tongue no more. I don't do that. I don't cuss folks out no more. I hurt people's souls. I don't do that anymore. I'm
like
very
peaceful. You said, you dirty mouth.
What dirty mouth? I don't do that no more. I'm a changed person. And you know what's funny when you decide to make that change? Because I made that change a long time ago. It's been like years, 20 years or more. But you know what's funny when you decide that you're going to make a change for better for yourself? It's always somebody from the past that always got to come and remind you or try you. When I tell you I was so tried, when I decided that I'm not going to be just saying whatever out, because I used to say whatever out my mouth, I didn't care. I was reckless. I didn't care. I didn't care about your feelings. I didn't care about nothing. If I got something to say, I'm going to say it. And oh, well, you don't like it, get over it. Whatever. But I decided, okay, you know what? Everything is not a fight. Everything doesn't have to be addressed. It doesn't. So I'm going to go about things in a different way, in a new way, where it's not so offending to other people. Because I used to offend them. I used to offend a lot of people. I said, okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. But then here come these people. Now they want to try you, and you be sitting there like, ooh, girl, if you don't know who I used to be.
You know, it'd be the devil. That would be right there. Like,
there's been times I wanted to snatch the soul out of some people. But I said, no, woosah, I'm gonna calm down. I ain't gonna let them take me there, because I know where I can go. You don't realize too. Please stop mistaking quiet people and people who just want to be at peace as somebody that's some weakling, because that's
Say that again. Say that again, Glam. Say it again, because they need to hear that one.
Please stop taking people's kindness for weakness. Stop taking people's quiet and peacefulness as if they're just gonna sit back and be a weak person and just take whatever. That's not the case. A lot of times it's a person who know they can be reckless as I don't know what, but because they change and they know how far they can go, because I know how far I can go. All right. I'm doing this because it's really dangerous for you, not me. But I'm doing this, and that's why I'm saying back up off me.
Goodness.
I know y'all can go.
That is so important for people to hear and understand, because I think people will, because you don't respond, they take it for granted.
Yep,
and it's like poking, and now all of a sudden you snap their fingers off, and now you're the bad guy.
And then the victim, right? But all the whole time it was causing a bunch of mess. And I had
snapping fingers. She a thug too.
I just know how to defend myself.
Exactly. We not.
And I have a crazy mouth, like Glam. Like
we don't come from the same place, though.
We come from the same place.
We come from the same high school.
Hello. This mouth can be reckless.
You grow, you know.
Yeah.
Y'all grew up in Hayes homes.
And when you know better, you do better.
Right. And when you know better, you do better. And then I know how hurtful I can be too. And I know the pain I've caused some people. That's why I'm like, okay, no, that's not cool. I don't want to hurt folks. But
you know I came from them pissy elevators in the projects. Y'all better not try me.
Straight 234 Prince Street. Don't get twisted. Apartment 7B. Don't play with me.
Take 2 hours for one elevator to come up 3 flights.
Look, you mess with one of us, and the roaches coming out the woodwork on you.
Oh man!
With a cigarette in his mouth coming out the bathroom. Talking about all that mess.
We mess with my niece.
We used to have a cigarette. I can picture that in my mind too. Cursing you out the whole time, still smoking a cigarette.
Look,
cigarette don't
stop. My uncles now. Stop. Now they ain't going. Don't be describing my uncles. Stop playing.
Prince Street had roaches that was so thugged out they could walk on a hot stove and don't even run.
No, we ain't have roaches. I ain't had roaches in my house when I lived.
You did?
No.
Everybody in the projects, they have roaches.
Some of them did.
We did. And my
Some of them
grandma
did.
used to put so my grandmother used to put these white like chalk lines in front of the door.
Borax.
I don't know what it was,
Oh, yeah,
but whatever it
that's what
was.
that was. Don't know. Look, borax.
Borax. That's why you don't be having no roaches. Man, we don't play that stuff.
No, we didn't have them. They'd be outside in the hallway and stuff, but we didn't have them in our house. Cause she
Yeah,
always
because you had that borax down like that was like a barbed wire fence.
Yeah. Like a fortress. Can't get through here.
Like, no, we didn't. We didn't have any. And, you could eat on my grandma's floor. She was so clean. She was clean. And a lot of people would say that, like, oh my God, your house so clean. We ain't had roaches at all. Thank God, because I would have been scared to sleep there. Because I'm scared of I'm seriously scared of any kind of bug. So I'd have died. I'd have been like, oh my God, I can't sleep. I probably would have had anxiety like crazy. Wouldn't be able to sleep.
Do they have roaches anymore? I think I don't
know.
I always wonder if there's still roaches, because now
roaches
you hear,
ain't going nowhere.
but I hear that a lot of people are getting infested with bed bugs. There are a lot of even like the movie theaters. Remember when we had this big thing with bed bugs
in the movie theater? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so with so many stories about that, nothing about roaches anymore. Maybe the bed bugs ate the roaches.
I guarantee you, them roaches are still around. I heard that they got them down south.
When you do live in the South, you don't have bugs, but you'll have something that may come in from outside, like a cricket might get in through your garage or something like that. But I don't know about any kind of roaches or bugs.
We having
like
those long,
internal.
You know, long things with a whole bunch of legs on it.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know what they call.
But some of them are sheetrock bugs. I heard.
Oh my gosh! I remember getting into the shower. I turned the shower on. I stepped into the shower and it was one of them long leg things in there, and I jumped out and slid all the way across the bath. I almost killed myself.
Oh my God.
And I was trying to kill that thing with hot water to get it down the drain. I had to go in the other bathroom and take a shower. I was like, I can't do this no more. I just can't. It was some long thing with all these legs. I don't know how they get in. I don't even know where they come from. You don't see them outside.
Well, I know I've seen like these big bugs, like big flying roaches, be outside, but they be along. They call them water bugs, right?
Oh, them big fat things. Ooh.
Yeah, but I think those are roaches. I don't care. There ain't no water bug. Those are roaches. Them big roaches to me. But they be outside around the water, like especially when it's raining. They be around that, like where the water drains in the street and stuff. They hang around there, or little potholes where there's water at and stuff. And they'll
Those
try
roaches that go to the gym.
And then when it's dry outside, they try to get up in people's houses and stuff because they looking for water.
They're looking for water? Oh.
Yeah. But I feel bad for the people that really, truly clean their homes, take care of their homes, and because they have nasty neighbors and they gotta end up doing extra stuff just to keep their neighbors' bugs out of their house. Like, could you clean your house up, please?
Right.
That's why I really never liked living in like more than a 4-family apartment building, anything like that, because you don't know who clean in some of them apartments.
Right. And you gotta do all these take all these extra steps and precautions to make sure they don't come to your house to visit. Like, don't come visit me. Go on, stay over there where you live. I don't need you visiting me. No, thank you. So, would you rather have a bug or would you rather have rodents? Which one?
Ooh, a bug.
Okay.
Yeah, bug.
I don't like neither one of them.
When I tell you I'm scared to death of both of them things, I probably roll over and die. I'm telling you, y'all don't know. When I see, I be yelling and screaming. They be like, "What in the world?"
I can't take it. Oh my God! I lived in an apartment once. I saw a mouse. I called my daughter. I had just had a baby. I called my daughter's father and I said, "There's a mouse. You have to come get it." And he was like, "I'm busy, this, that, and that." I said, "You gonna come over here. You gonna get this mouse. You gonna look for every hole in this house, or we moving to your house." He was over there in 5 minutes.
You ain't moving in with me.
He took everything out, the closets, the cabinets, everything, and he made sure there wasn't no holes. And then he left.
Yeah.
But I ain't never see another mouse.
That happened to me the first time I had my first apartment on my own. Me and my roommate, and it was a mouse. I moved. I was like, I'm out. I'm not living here. I will leave. Listen, I will leave my house. You have it. You can have. I'm not sitting here searching for you. I sure don't want to trap you and have to take you out of here. No,
you out, right? Like, what are we gonna do with the traps when they get on the trap?
They got those things now. I think they crawl into them or something now. Whatever.
But then, even that, what are we gonna do with it when they get in it?
I know
in the garbage.
Call some man. I'm gonna call it. Look, see, that's the part where the men come in at.
Yeah, somebody's son got to come over there. Don't worry, I got you. Just come get this mouse.
We need men for the bugs and for the rodents and all that kind of stuff, because they supposed to fight. They supposed to fight. So that's what y'all used to doing that. So go on and get it. Go on and kill it. Look, go on and kill it and get it. Now that's the kind of man I need. A man's gonna be like, man, where is that?
Yeah.
And be like, hush up. I got it. Okay. Thank you. My mantra for today is I am worthy of greatness. Because we are worthy of all great things. And I don't know why people feel like things are too good to be true. It can't happen to you. Yes, sometimes things can be too good to be true because it's called a blessing. It's called,
that's right.
You worked hard for this and you deserve it. That's what it's called. And it's okay. But we screw it up because the first thing we say is, oh no, this gotta be too good to be true. Like, you don't think you're worthy of it? You're worthy of it. We all are worthy of greatness, especially the ones who really put time and work and blood, sweat, and tears and effort into something. You get out what you put in. So if you've been putting in and pouring into a lot of things and people and places and spaces, and then something comes, then that means it's your time to be repaid for what you did.
And some people don't even know how to accept it either.
No, I used to be like that. I used to be afraid to accept things that were good. I think we've all been guilty of that.
I have. I'm guilty of it.
Yeah, because we always feel like we should be giving, we shouldn't be accepting, or no. But we got to learn how to say, yeah, you know what, I am worth it, and I do deserve it. We have to come to that point and realize that we are worth it. We are worthy of greatness and goodness.
And that's a great mantra. And that's it. After you say that, that's it. There's nothing else.
That's all. I am worthy. That's it. That's all.
That's right.
That's it. How about that?
How about that?
We have, of course, the same thing that we always do all the time, every single day. At this point, we're known for it.
Uh-oh.
But it's all good. At least we screw it up right. We screw it up great.
Screw it up great.
We do a good job at screwing it up right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with having a little screw up here and there. Today's word of the day is
modus ponens. Modus ponens.
Modus ponens?
Modus ponens.
Sound like somebody got a ponytail.
Ponens. Modus ponens.
Oh, ponens. Modus ponens. Modus ponens. What is that? Some type of molecule?
It's got me. I'm a little twisted myself over here. So it's first of all, it's a noun, person, place, or thing. Because Reg loves nouns.
Sure do. I sure do.
So it's a noun, Reg. So you should love this word. And it says the reasoning that when a conditional statement, if X is read, is accepted as true, a subsequent statement beginning with then Y is blue is also affirmed as true. I don't know what the heck.
What is this?
Okay, here we go. It says modus ponens is borrowed from Latin and literally means affirming mode. Modus, which means manner, kind, tone, way. In classical Latin also appears in the terms modus operandi, literally way of working, way of living. Manner, kind, tone, way, the place, put, which is also a source of opponent, position, and postpone. So I'm guessing it's like if you use it in algebra, that's what that first portion of what I was saying was if you're using an algebra with x equal y, you know how they do x equal y, x is red and y is blue, and you affirmed it as true, then it's a modus ponus.
I would never have gotten that.
Listen, child, I know I sure wouldn't, because I'm saying, girl,
That sounds like something on a dollar bill.
Oh yeah, right. What is it? What is it on the dollar bill? In God we trust, but it says something else.
It's something oldest POTUS or something like that.
He said talking about dollar bill. What is actually on the dollar bill?
I forgot. Oldest POTUS?
No, it's not. I don't know. Is it?
No, it ain't oldest.
No, we don't. Anybody got a dollar bill? I don't have a dollar bill in front of me.
It's Latin. Annuit conceptus.
That's Latin too.
Yeah, that's Latin too. Yeah.
Yep. Annuitus
conceptus. Yes, that's what's on the dollar bill. Okay, see, Reg, you know how to relate and link things together.
Look at that. I took Latin in school one time. I failed it, but I took it.
You just say you failed it.
He knew enough to know that the word was Latin. Pass.
Oh my God.
They always say, you need to take Latin to go to college. I said, I'll take it.
You say so, I'll take it.
I tell you. Well, guys, that's all I got. That's it. That's all. Always remember that love is the message. Be sure to leave a lot of loving messages behind in this journey that we call life, because you do not want to be remembered as being mean and nasty and rude and evil towards others. I'm quite sure that is not the legacy you would like to leave behind in this life. Let's try to make this world a better place while we're here living on earth, because life is definitely short. So do the best you can, and we all can get along and have a good time while we're here. You know what I mean? And for those who can't understand and want to stay in those ugly spaces and places, don't worry, be happy, heifers.
That's right. And with that being said, make sure you love yourself before you love somebody else, because with self-love, you can conquer the world. With self-love, you can conquer the world. Because if you ain't got no love for yourself, you ain't got no love to give nobody else. And also, make sure you put God in your life, because with God in your life, it changes things for the better. It might not be on your time, because it's on His time, which is always on time. Make sure you get out here and do some good deeds. Do good deeds from the heart, not from the mind, because that's when it counts. From the heart and not from the mind. Right here on the Glam Reg Show, we love you. Make sure you stay tuned and keep it locked every day and listen to us, because we are the bestest show on the planet. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. All right?
Yes, tell a friend to tune in. You can look us up across all social media platforms at the Glam and Reg Show. Look us up. We have a link tree. Now, on that link tree, the Glam and Reg Show, you can find every single station we're on with the times and the days. So make sure you check it out and tune in and rock and ride with us, because like we said, we greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And this is your platform, baby. We got you. We got your back. All right. Make sure you also check out our Spotify and our iHeart. You can go to glamandreg.com and check out our iHeart shows. You can go to Spotify and search the Glam and Reg Show. It's part of your playlist on iHeart and Spotify, because you know we over there too. We everywhere. Go to YouTube, the Glam and Reg Show, and check us out on YouTube. We are everywhere. Just all you have to do is Google the Glam and Reg Show, and you'll find us, because we're Googleable, baby. All right, y'all, we getting ready to get up out of here. It's the best show on the planet, the Glam and Reg Show, with your most favorite people in the whole wide world. Glam, Reg, Hollywood, Dawn, Monique, Key, TLH, and we up out of here. Smooches.
Peace. We out of here. God willing. See you tomorrow.
Put 'em up, Glam.
Click.
Boom, baby. We out.
Glam, glamorous darling. And who? Reg.